Uh, show me your my turf school,
Ask Mr. Mullah to handle the next two rooms, please. The next award is the area of long-term youth leadership award. Established from the area of long-term youth leadership and teamwork award is an important initiative by the Australian government designed to encourage senior students to rise leaders to actively participate in the life of their schools and local communities. This student has demonstrated exceptional leadership during the local political week, leading the organization of events
One.
Up today, knowing just a little bit of some of the things that you've had to overcome to get this far. One of the things that I do as a colleague now is I get to be the voice of the town that I've grown up in, like all of you know. And I get to speak on behalf of all of you, quite literally some of you have even written my speeches as well. But I just wanted to share one brief anecdote. I'm not going to tell their name, but this is all about someone finding their voice through these years here at the University. I'll say their name, but I will reveal the class. It was 10J. If anyone remembers 10J, yes, there's it, yeah. So 10J taught me a lot about how to teach. But one of my proudest moments in 10J was helping someone who had never, ever stood up in front of a group of people.
What's that winter?
They just could not bring themselves to it. It
No,
took
it's good.
groups. Talk and share what they thought. Now they know who they are. I'm not going to say them. It will embarrass them thoroughly. But it was at that moment that I realised that one of the reasons why us teachers and educators and leaders here in this room and all the parents and families are here is to help all these kids find their voice. So you now have that voice. And you have people in higher places who need to hear that voice. So I expect every one of you to be emailing me and hassling me. And I know a fair few of you DM me and but you need to tell us what you want, what you aspire to, and what your families need. Because that is why we do this, to give you that voice. So, on behalf of the town, the community that we represent, that I represent formally, I'd like to congratulate you on all finding that voice and getting here tonight. It's a real honour to be here, and I'm so glad I got to see you guys walk up and get that. And thank you for your indulgence in letting me speak. So, we all are careful, and I'd like to thank Nicole for helping with this voice, and thank you very much for the opportunity to speak.
The award Ample Best All-Rounder Award recognises participation and excellence in academic leadership, community services, sporting and musical excellence. The award winner has demonstrated commitment and consistent achievement in cultural leadership and inclusion. This year, there are two recipients of this award. The first student has shown excellence through the various spheres in which he contributes to this community, whether that be through student leadership, supporting peers, representing the school or outside the school cares, or serving the demonstrated strong leadership as the vice captain and one of the key organisers of the Filipino cultural performance. She has been determined to excel in all of her subjects, showing a passion for media and biology in particular. She is considering studying biotechnology or psychology course next year. The second recipient of this award is Nicole Sementer. The next award is Norm Thompson Award, and is presented for general excellence and commitment to the college ethos. We hold the Norm Thompson Award close to our hearts as Norm was a dedicated supporter of the college for over 20 years. He was a dedicated citizen who believed it was important to contribute to the future of the community he lived in, and he had a strong belief in the importance of education. He served on the school council long after his own children had left the school, even though he had his own business to run. Norm attended the valedictorian continuously until 2001 when he passed away. The Norm Thompson Awards reflect the character of Norm and is awarded to the student who in the college career has achieved excellence academic results and has made a positive contribution to the school community. So throughout year 12, these students perform exceptionally well in all of her classes. She's always aiming to improve and consistently asking her teachers for feedback. She had held the top spot in multiple of her classes with her results demonstrating the effort and dedication she puts into her studies. She also has a dedication to the success of the school, dedicating time to her position as a music captain. In this role, she has pledged the school's annual music camps, hosted concerts and events, and performed for us on many occasions. She also participates in the community being part of the Daily Crew. This year's recipient is Alicia James. For presenting those awards and for being here with us this evening. We are grateful for your support and encouragement. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge two teachers, Aggie and Brandon, who took the floors for tonight. I really appreciate you coming here and doing that for us. Thank you. So this concludes the award presentations. Congratulations to all recipients of the award. So next, I would like to call for Mr. Visaya to come up to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Margaret. Hi, my name is Visaya, and I'm the Pathways and Transitions Leader at Women Central. I've had the privilege of working closely with your children throughout this year, alongside Harpreet and the dedicated Year 12 team. Together, we've supported them in exploring their post-secondary pathways, whether that be university, TAFE, apprenticeships, or entering the workforce. I want to take a moment to acknowledge you, our parents and carers. Your continued support, encouragement and guidance have been instrumental in helping your children reach this milestone. As we look ahead, I'd like to draw your attention to an important date. Thursday, 11th of December, when the BCE results will be released. On that day, I and the Pathways team will be available from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to offer counselling and support to students as they consider their options and make any necessary changes to their preferences. Parents are warmly invited to attend these sessions also. We'll also be hosting a morning tea from 10 a.m. to 12:30 in the Monash building, just outside the careers office. It's a chance for students to reconnect, reflect and seek guidance in a relaxed and supportive environment. To our students, it has been truly a pleasure working with each of you. Your resilience, curiosity and growth have been inspiring. We wish you all the very best in your exams and in whatever pathway you choose next. You are ready and we believe in you. Thank you again, parents, for being part of this journey. Enjoy the evening and celebrate all that our young people have achieved.
While the dessert being served, we just continue. I just been told today is the birthday for Lihu Visaya, so if everyone want to wish Lihu, we can stand up. It's his birthday today. Okay, so now I would like to go to the presentations by inviting the school captains and vice captains to the stage. So, Tala Currett, Alistair, Nicole Senator, and Liam Park. Come up to the stage, please. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to you for your exceptional leadership, dedication and learning, and unwavering support of your peers. Your commitment is offering feedback lifting your cohorts and setting a high standards for others to follow. I deeply appreciate all your hard work and contributions. Wishing you every success in your future and well done. Okay, now I would like to invite Nicole Senator for a brief celebration of the 5-year.
Which one do you want? No, joking.
Hey everyone, it's my time to get now. Tonight's coming kind of to a close, akin to our chapter in life. 20 days, 20 personal years, how long since it been me, my final exam, been done. I'm not excited for that. It's been a while since we all started our journey, being like here at the Mid-Central College. And what a journey it has been. Some of us have died,
Nice
all
guy.
primary friends. Others came in, barely anyone. I was one of the latter. Nervous, fresh out of a small little primary school, feeling 17, knowing barely anyone. Turns out, it didn't matter for too long. First we going back to it anyway. Not an experience any of us. Class, pick up something.
Very rich.
Here we are. Chapter doesn't back end. For some of us, the book is on its last page. My teachers. These are the people I owe a big thank you for your dedication, committing to teaching me, teaching us, and tolerating us. This website, I came into chemistry very lost, very lost.
Strawberries
But you
is
stuck
there.
out. Thank you.
Strawberries is there.
Miss Lee, even though I finished general maths last year, you pushed me to a strong finish. My tutor teachers, Mr. Walter, Mr. Lynn. You turned up almost every day, and somehow didn't lose faith in me. I mean, 12 a.m. policy. I'd say that earns you a sincere thank you. And possibly everyone. I'm also going to give a thanks. Here's one, my parents. Play that. Mr. especially for helping me to continue coming to the school, even though last year we moved to Geelong. I'm sure you have fun driving into the station at 7:10 every morning. Lastly, being a vice captain gave me an interesting perspective of the school, helping the school initiatives, and being the voice of 2025. For all of you that use your power to vote for land power, I owe you a thank you, maybe even a high five. But here is where some of us slip. We may never see each other again. That's life. I wish you all well. I've got one last thing to leave you with. It's a quote that I found from Dolly Parton. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Thank you, everyone. Best of luck moving forward.
Hello, how is everyone tonight? Okay, respect, cooperation, excellence. Most of you have heard me say this again and again and again in every single session. And you're probably expecting me to say that these values are wrong. Well, that's true. Well, that's literally what I was going to say. I see all of you with your loved ones, your family, your friends. I see what brought us all together are not just results, records, and what's been done. What brought us here together is courage, resilience, to change the world, and I can start right here, right now. Students, parents, teachers, and all who are listening, this is my final order as your 2025 school captain. Please employ kindness in whatever you do, wherever you go. Make the world so giving, so encouraging, so courageous, so loving, that any boy or girl who dreams of reaching for the stars become a visible reality. I know that something like that won't happen in my lifetime, but at least it can start in it. Dig deep into your hearts. Let the intentional, active love spread and the kindness. And let's start here in this beautiful venue, by the way, and spread to the world. Now, to my personal messages. Yes, we've been told that tonight is all about us. And while I partially agree, tonight is also about all those who brought us here. To my teachers, all of you, I won't name every single one of you, I'm sorry. I know, you all deserve a shout out, but thank you for your patience, your kindness, and etc. ... Thank you for being patient through all the times everyone suddenly wants to go to the toilet. For all the times everyone's forgotten something in their lives. For all the times we forget our respect and remind. And thank you for reminding us that we have it. For all my classmates, my batchmates, my friends, thank you all so
darling.
I'm going to miss you, and I'm going to miss a lot of things that you bring to me. I'm going to miss every single morning we hang out. I'm going to miss every single time we hug, or shake hands, or dap up, or I stick together. I'm going to miss all the times we talk about nonsense instead of being productive. Most of all, I'll be sad for all of you because you won't be able to see my face anymore. In all seriousness, you seriously made my years, sorry, my whole 2 years, which you made school what it needed to be, loving, kind, accepting. And even though I'm nonchalant and mysterious, and you have no idea how much you bring a smile on me. And I'm supposed to say this, you're all the alphas of my heart. Now finally, to my parents, now before I say anything to them, I want to tell you about them. I literally would not be here tonight if it weren't for them. So I'm going to try to speak from my heart and not read my script because you guys are special to me. To my parents, I love you guys so much. I know sometimes it feels like I'm misunderstanding you, thank you for bringing me and my family all here to Australia. I know how hard you've worked for this, and I know that as parents you have so much pressure to give us a good life. And trust me, you already have. I hope I made your dreams come true seeing your daughter here tonight. And I know I'm graduating, but I always want you to know that I'll still always be your little girl.
Thank you, Tala. So I would now like to invite Alice to conclude the evening with a speech about the 2025 Youth Guide.
Thank you, Visaya. Good evening, principals, teachers, families, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to stand before you tonight as your school captain, representing the graduating class of 2025 at final time. As we gather to celebrate the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, I find myself reflecting on just how far we've come, not only as students, but as people. When we first began this journey, we were filled with uncertainty. We didn't know where we'd end up or who we would become. Through every success, every setback, and every challenge in between, we've grown into stronger, wiser, more resilient versions of ourselves. We've learned that growth rarely happens when things are easy. It comes through persistence when we want to give up, through courage when the outcome is unknown, and through support from one another when the road feels too long. So, to my teachers, thank you. Thank you for the late night Teams messages, extended deadlines, and after-staff check-ins. You've made sure that I had the resources to do my very best. I'd like to thank Ms. Laura for her amazing kindness and care throughout our year. She has made 12G feel like a family, and I'm sure the rest of us feel the same. To Mr. God, thank you for making us go to school on the holidays. I'm sure our methods class is beyond thankful and we're going to do really well in the exams. To Mr. Walter, thank you for always being sick and never showing up in class. appreciate the lending hand that you've given out to us, not only through teaching, but through life lessons and your guidance with year 12, and I suppose year 11. So Miss Stangerlin, who I hold very dear in my heart, your language and your words have a way of making people feel seen, belong, and have them feel touched. I hope that your language continues to inspire the next generation of English writers, and that you will continue to do your very best at teaching with this wonderful gift that you've been given. So Mr. K, whatever I think is here. Thank you for putting up with me every time I never hand in my booklets. I'm very sorry. I don't think he's even got my last 4 booklets at all. But Ms. K has shown me that patience is a virtue and anything can be done. To the leadership team and staff, thank you for your endless dedication. You've created an environment where we've been able to learn, to explore, and to fail safely, knowing that each mistake was just another step forward. I once remember telling Mr. Gatsis that it's like a curtain has been dropped. We never truly know how much they do for us in the background until we are faced with it ourselves. Thank you so much for believing in us and for trying, because we can never succeed if we don't try. Ms. Gatsis has put in an immeasurable amount of work this year to ensure that our school stays open and has the funds to continue teaching. To our families, the first and most constant teachers, you've cheered for us, comforted us, and reminded us that no achievement is too small to celebrate. Your faith in us has been the quiet strength behind everything we've done. While I may not have a family to support me behind myself, I'm grateful to see that all of your families are the pillars of strength behind everything that we do. And to my fellow graduates, we have faced moments of doubt, pressure, and exhaustion. But we've also shared laughter, friendship, and 1,000 small memories that have shaped our final year into something unforgettable. We've grown together, and in doing so, we've built something that will stay with us long after tonight. As we step forward from here, it's easy to feel uncertain about what comes next. The world beyond school can seem vast, and it is, but it's also full of opportunity. Every one of us has the power to make a difference, no matter how small. Whether through our careers, our creativity, or simply through kindness, we each carry something unique that the world needs. I once told Tara that anyone can be destined to change the world as long as we start now. And I believe that each and every one of us can change the world in our own ways. Tonight,
Thank you, school captains. So graduates, this is the moment we have been waiting for. So to celebrate your incredible achievements, I invite, please listen carefully, to all of you come to the dance floor, all the graduating students for traditional, so we're not going to toss the hat because just of occupational health safety issues. If you could just come in place on the stage on the dance floor in here, all graduate students, bring your hats with you. And we're just going to lift the hat a little bit forward. Please ask those graduates to stand up here, please. Lift your hats, not closely, just lift them up. And we'll take it forward.
Go.
Guys, mag-end na ako guys. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Hindi ako nagsasalita kasi ang daming tao.
This is the end of the presentation tonight. Thank you to all the attendees. Students and families are able to stay until 10:45 for dance and chorus.